question 4, use equation 2.7 to convert TLV in ppm to TLV in mg per meter cube for benzene, carbon monoxide, and chlorine. So very simple. Even the TLV, TWA values has been given, and it asks to assume the temperature is 25 degrees Celsius and 1 atmospheric pressure. So let's go back to the handbook. As we can see, the formula to convert from ppm, here you go, from ppm to milligram per meter cube. So let's write this formula down in here. So we have concentrations in ppm equals to 0.08205, and we have temperature over pressure and molecular weight, and this is in the unit of mg per meter cube. Okay, so if we want to have the concentrations in mg per meter cube, so we will then just put everything here. So we will have concentrations in ppm times divided by 0.08205. That's the first thing. And then we will have our pressure up, this one pull up. So pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure over temperature 25 degrees Celsius, but the temperature here is in Kelvin. So 25 past 273, you get something like ppm, and oops, I have this atmospheric pressures, and also I need the molecular weight. Okay, so again we have 0.08205 divided by times 1 over 298, this one in ATM, this one in Kelvin, times molecular weight. So if we are to put everything down, then you will have 4.090 times 10 to the power of negative 2 concentrations in ppm, times the molecular weight of your items. So that's the formula. So what we are going to look at here, we are looking at benzene, we are looking at carbon monoxide, and we are looking at chlorine. So if I'm to write this chemical down, so I have benzene, I have CO, carbon monoxide, and I have chlorine, Cl2. Okay, and what I need is the molecular weight here for each individual, and also if I were to calculate the TLV, because it asks to convert TLV, so I need to know what is the TLV in terms of ppm here, so that I can do the conversions, and then I can do the TLV conversions in terms of mg per meter cube. Okay, so let's take a look back to our where do we find all this value? It is in the booklet, so don't worry, just go back to the booklet. Oops. Okay, scroll all the way down until you find the threshold limit value data. So this is 2.4, 2.5. No, this is probably equations. We have a lot of data in this booklet. That is why I'm asking you to get yourself familiarized with the data here, so that you know where to get your data. Okay, go down further. And by the way, just since we are here, don't have to worry about conversion, because conversions data are given in terms of volume, everything, in terms of linear measurements, pressure, or even the ideal gas constants are given. So basically all the things that you need to know are given. You just need to know how to apply them. And I have this saturated data. Nope. I want to go to threshold limit value. So continue to scroll down. Oops. Continue to go down until you find, okay, here we are. We have this threshold. Oops. We have this threshold value data. Okay, so we have our TWA, and at the same time, because we need to use that to calculate, so your molecular weight is given here. So we are looking for 3 elements. One is benzene. So let's find out where is benzene. Benzene's here. Okay, and we are also looking at carbon monoxide, and also we are looking at chlorine. So oops, once you have the data, you convert the data back. So we need the molecular weight, 78.11 for benzene, and the TLV TWA is 0.5. And carbon monoxide, the molecular weight is 28.01, and this is the TLV TWA. So we have this value. Let me just point it out so that we know these are the values we look at. So molecular weight for chlorine 70.91 and TWA is 0.5 ppm. So let's convert all this data back to the table that we drew out. So now we have 78.11 and the TLV here is 0.5 ppm. So, and here we have 28.01 and the TLV value here, TWA value is 25, and we have 70.91 here, and this is 0.5. So we can do this separately, no issue. So all you have to do basically is to put this value in here, 4.09 times 10 to the power of negative 2 times 0.5 times 78.11, and you will get the answer. So for this answer, we are getting 1.6 here, and if you do the calculations, you will get 29.6 here, and if you put in back to the same formulas, you will get something like 1.45 here. There you go. Conversions done.